On Earth lies an extraordinarily enigmatic island, completely isolated, with no land within 2,000 kilometers, where coastlines are guarded by imposing stone statues with solemn expressions, and countless underground tombs lie buried beneath them. This is the most mysterious island on Earth, Easter Island. What secrets does it hold? Originally named Rapa Nui, this remote volcanic island lies in the southeastern Pacific Ocean. Formed by 3 volcanoes, creating a nearly perfect triangle, it was once poetically known as the Navel of the World. On April 5, 1722, Easter Sunday, Dutch explorer Jacob Roggeveen became the first European to discover the island and named it Easter Island after the day he arrived. As his ship neared the shores, Roggeveen was stunned to find no islanders came to greet them, only rows of strange, enormous stone statues. Upon landing, they discovered that these statues had stern faces and wore red stone hats, standing on altars made from basalt and gravel. Each statue had symbolic carvings on its back and hollow eye sockets gazing inland, as if the island existed only to support these guardians. So who created these statues? And why were they made? Archaeological studies of ancient remains revealed that the island's first settlers were Polynesians. Around the 11th century, fleeing war, they bravely sailed into the uncharted Pacific. Upon discovering Easter Island, they began a life of complete isolation. This total seclusion kept the island hidden from the rest of the world until Roggeveen's arrival. The settlers divided territory and eventually formed separate tribes. To honor their ancestors, they carved giant statues called moai. As the population grew, building moai became a competition. Tribes raced to create bigger and more impressive statues to showcase their power. At the base of the altars, archaeologists found small fragments of white coral. This suggests that the ancient Polynesians skillfully inlaid the coral into the statue eye sockets, then added volcanic redstone as pupils, believing this would awaken the spirits of their ancestors to protect them. The original moai were once vibrant and vivid, but over time, they faded due to natural weathering. Near the slopes of volcanoes, archaeologists found hundreds of unfinished moai statues. As volcanic stone is relatively soft, digging deeper with harder tools revealed something astonishing. The famous stone heads were actually full-bodied statues buried underground, some as tall as 10 meters, 33 feet. Around 80 of them have been found. But how did the islanders move these multi-ton statues? The earlier popular theory proposed that they were placed on wooden sledges and rolled using logs. But a rediscovered ship log slowly revealed another truth. When explorers enslaved the islanders and forced them to load statues onto ships, they witnessed how the gods of Easter Island actually walked. So why today are so many moai statues toppled and broken across the island? And where did the islanders go? Historical records show that after Easter Island's location was made known in 1722, thousands of natives were kidnapped and enslaved by foreign invaders. Only a handful ever returned, and they brought back deadly smallpox, which wiped out the Rapa Nui society. Yet sediment analysis and rat bone studies suggest that even without outside contact, the island's people may have still faced doom. Easter Island was once covered in lush palm forests, but when the Polynesians arrived, they cut down most of the trees to clear space for statues. Rats they brought along, with no predators, multiplied rapidly. The exploding rat population devoured all palm seeds, preventing the trees from regrowing. This led to irreversible soil erosion across Easter Island, eventually causing a devastating famine. The true mystery of Easter Island is ultimately a tragic tale of colonialism and ecological suicide. Though its people are gone, the moai statues still stand guard along the coasts, stone gods forever gazing at the horizon, waiting for their descendants to return.